And this one I liked the best. So look at these Barney colors. That actually looks awesome. Here's how I was able to design the perfect tenor mouthpiece for my setup through Syos. As some of you guys might know, I love Syos. Syos is my favorite mouthpiece brand, and I've been using it on alto for a few years now. So when I first started playing Syos on alto, I really wanted to learn more about the different mechanisms of a mouthpiece and what makes each of them unique and what would work for me. So I ended up ordering about like 7 different ones, all with different characteristics, and comparing them to see which one I liked best. So what I did was I purchased a few signature mouthpieces from the website. So their signature pieces are basically custom mouthpieces that were designed for different saxophonists that Syos has partnered with, and it's the mouthpieces that those saxophonists prefer. The 3 biggest characteristics of a mouthpiece are the tip opening, the chamber size, and the baffle. All of these things make up the different sound qualities and tone and overall feel of a mouthpiece. Tip opening is the distance between the tip of the reed and the mouthpiece. If the tip opening is too open, it'll be really hard to play, and if it's too closed, it'll cut off the sound. A larger tip opening is going to give you a larger sound with more body and flexibility, but it could be difficult to control, so I usually recommend a smaller tip opening for beginners. I highly recommend you guys just go over to the Syos website blog, and you can learn more about the baffle size and chamber size and even the tip opening. I just know when I was first doing this kind of research years ago, Syos wasn't even around, and I don't know why getting this information was so difficult. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. And that is how ultimately I found the piece on alto that I liked the best, which ended up being the Parthenope model, and I play a 7-star. Fast forward to now, I reached out to Syos and I asked if we could design a custom tenor mouthpiece, and here's what we came up with. Before I got my Syos, I was mainly playing a Berg Larsen 110/1, which is a metal mouthpiece. I don't know, I can't even find it right now, but it's good, but it kind of felt like a little bit too out of control for me. And I also was having trouble with intonation. So remember what I said, the 3 main differences of mouthpieces. This one had a step baffle, so I was thinking maybe if I got more of a rounded or curved baffle, it would round out some of that edge and have more of a warm round tone. These were the 3 that she sent originally, I think. They're all a little bit different, as you can see inside. I'm gonna play around a little bit on this blue one. So this one I didn't really like because it felt a little bit like I was having trouble controlling it, and I think I know why. This blue one has a step baffle similar, see that? Similar to the Berg Larsen that I was playing before, and that was the sound that I was kind of trying to avoid, and yeah, so I was able to eliminate this one. This one I liked. So this one I liked better, but it still wasn't really giving what it needed to give. This purple one has a large chamber and a curved baffle. So you can see there's a curve right here, and then it actually has some of these ridges, which also impact the sound. I like this one better, but I was still having a little bit of trouble with it. She also sent me this other one. this one I liked the best. So look at these Barney colors. That actually looks awesome. Out of the 3 that she initially sent, this is the one that I liked the best. I liked the green and the purple more than the blue, but the green I was thinking I liked a little bit better, and she explains the difference. The green has a rollover baffle, which is this part here, tiny little step right there, and a medium chamber, which is this whole part. It's like the inside. And the purple has a curved baffle, so it's just a different shape, and it has a larger chamber. So that's the difference between these two. Then what I wanted to determine was, would I like the purple better if it had a smaller chamber? Would I like the green even better than I do now if it has a shorter tip opening? So the tip openings that she had sent me in these were 8. So if you go on Syos and you look at their tip opening chart, you can compare it with different mouthpiece brands. It's the distance between the tip of the mouthpiece and the reed. When you have a smaller tip opening, you're gonna have more of a controlled sound, but you might also not be able to do as many bends and stylistic things. When you have a larger tip opening, you have to work harder to control it, but you also might get more style out of your sound. So I was thinking, I'm not used to playing tenor as much. Maybe if I go down a half a tip opening size, that would be perfect. Anyway, about a week later, she sends me 3 more, and I picked my favorite one. It ended up being this yellow one, which was the green with a smaller tip opening. So this mouthpiece that I chose has a rollover baffle, a medium chamber size, and a 7-star tip opening. Then the very last thing to do was just order it in the color that I wanted, and I chose purple, and get my signature engraved on it. I am so happy with this mouthpiece, and I'm just relieved that I'm getting the sound on tenor that I'm looking for now, and I still have work to do because I've just put way more hours in on alto, but now I feel like I can pick up the tenor and I immediately feel comfortable. I immediately am happy with the sound that I'm producing. And the big thing that I realized about trying different mouthpieces is it's not so much about the sound that maybe other people are hearing, it's more about the feeling for me. So I want to have better control, and I want to be more comfortable with the piece that I'm playing, and in turn it will make me sound better because I just feel more comfortable, I feel better, and I'm gonna play better. What I would suggest if you are looking to upgrade your mouthpiece or just get a better sense of what you like about a mouthpiece and what works for your unique setup is click the link in my description for the Syos website. Order a few different pieces that have different baffles, different chamber sizes, and maybe even some different tip openings. And Syos lets you try mouthpieces for free and then send back the ones that you don't like. And in the same way that I felt the ultimate comfort in the Parthenope signature alto mouthpiece through Syos, maybe you'll find that through my mouthpiece. Maybe you try a few different mouthpieces, including mine, and then you like that one the best. But either way, everybody is different. This is the one that works the best for me, but I hope that you guys will find the mouthpiece that suits you, that you just love playing on. Of course, practice is the most important thing, but never underestimate the importance of gear, and that is your saxophone itself, making sure that you're taking it into the shop when it feels a little learning about it yourself, trying different mouthpieces, trying different reeds, because they all work in conjunction and they're all very important in encouraging you to keep playing and the sound that you produce. And lastly, I just want to thank Syos for giving me the opportunity to design my own custom signature mouthpiece for the tenor saxophone, and it is available now to purchase and find out if it's right for you. So go into the description in my bio and try it out. Good luck, everybody!